So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Maybe if you've seen it in my previous vlog, I went to Albania and I had the absolute best time ever. The reason I chose Albania is actually it wasn't even me that chose Albania. I was looking at Greece, Spain, Italy, but then my sister was like, Vanessa, you know, like Albania looks nice. She's actually seen Albania on TikTok, so she showed me some videos and I'm like, okay, let's check it out. So as I was checking, I saw that Albania is not that popular yet and actually quite cheaper. The hotels were way cheaper than in all the other countries because the other countries have been like more popular for a long time. And I guess also because Albania is not such a stable country in the government-wise. So today I've decided to do a breakdown of my travel costs. Make sure you stay until the end of this video to see how much we spend going to Albania. We were 4 people traveling, but we split the cost that everybody pays their own bills. Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna do the calculation in euros because I'm from Germany. So first, let me start off with a flight. We booked a flight from Frankfurt to Corfu because the Albanian Riviera doesn't have an airport, but I heard it's under construction in Vlor. I don't even know how to pronounce it, which will change a lot of things about tourism in Albania. So Albania is close to the island of Corfu in Greece. We've decided, I heard some people also fly to Tirana, which is a 4-hour drive away from the coastline. We decided to go to Corfu, Greece because I saw it's a bit shorter than driving and none of us wanted to rent a car. So the flight from Frankfurt to Corfu was 270 euros back and forth per person. From Corfu airport to Corfu port we took a taxi. The taxis all had a base price, I think, of 20 euros. I don't know how to negotiate in a foreign country, but we paid 20 euros and it was like a 10-15 minute ride to the Corfu port. But there's also a bus. I heard there's a bus, but because of the baby and so we decided we'll just take the comfort of a taxi. And we were 4 people, so that's 5 euros per person. So the ferry, we took a high-speed ferry. It takes at about 1 hour from Corfu to Saranda. We were staying in Saranda, so that cost us 50 euros. We booked the tickets on that day when we were there, but I heard it's good to book them like way before you go because it can get full, but we didn't have that problem. We went there, we had to look for them online, so but it would be good to do it beforehand because I remember standing there, we didn't have internet, so we couldn't book them and there's no way to pay them over there. Yeah, so that was 50 euro for us back and forth. Then when we reached Saranda, we had booked the hotel, which was the Andan Lapa hotel, which cost us for a family suite 1,350 euros for the whole stay. We stayed 3 nights, 4 days, 4 people, with including breakfast. And I would say on booking.com this was an hotel on the expensive side. So I saw hotels for 300 euros for the whole stay, like 100 euros per night for the 4 of us, but I like luxury, so I just decided like I wanted that hotel and it was including breakfast. So per person that was a total of 337 euros for 3 nights. Can't complain for a very good hotel. It was good. I would tell everybody go stay at the Andon Lapa. Super nice people as well. Then, oh, I forgot to say, the taxi from the ferry to the hotel, which was a scam, by the way. It was 20 euros again. I don't know what is it about the 20 euros in that area of Europe. So it was like a 15-minute walk, but we thought it because it's hot, we have suitcases, we have the baby, we just take a taxi. We didn't know how to negotiate. We were first time in Albania, first time foreign country. We just said, okay, let's split the 5 euros again. I swear down, it was a 2-minute ride. 2-minute ride. Even we tried to negotiate a little bit, but they were not like letting loose. So that was another 20 euro. So then the meals, we had lunch, a dinner, that was about 10 euros per person including drinks. Then we did activities. We went to the Blue Eye in Albania. I literally asked ChatGPT for like how to book a trip to the Blue Eye and it gave me like some random number and I called the number and it was 14 euro like front and back per person. So that means they take you to the Blue Eye, which is like a 30-40 minute drive depending on traffic, and back, so 7 euro each way. Then the entry to the national park where the Blue Eye is located was 50 cents per person, which is quite good. And the same night we had dinner at a traditional Albanian, but I guess it's like a tourist hire restaurant. Including drinks, we paid around 12 euros per person, and it was a generous amount of food. So restaurant wise it was quite cheap, so what I know in other countries of Europe. Then also we had like a pizza and cocktail the next day at the beach. The cocktail was like 5 euros and the pizza was 6 euros, which is also quite good. And we also wanted to visit the Le Curesi castle. We didn't want to take the bus because the bus would not bring us all the way up, so we took a taxi again, which was 20 euros one way and 20 euros back, which makes it a round trip for 40 euros, so that we split again with 4, so 10 euros per person. The bus doesn't drop you all the way up and we didn't want to walk, and even our taxi driver told us, look, the people walking, those are tourists, the local Albanians, they all just drive or take taxi. But I would also quite say felt like we were on vacation mode. We didn't want to now figure out how to take the bus, how to save money, and we just didn't want to go through all that drama of figuring things out, so we wanted to just relax, so the taxi was the easiest way for us to go. After the Le Curesi castle, the entry is free over there, so I don't know if it's gonna change in the future because the place was quite packed, not like I saw it on Instagram where it was empty. It was quite full, I won't lie. After that we went to the promenade in Saranda, so we had dinner at the promenade, which was just like 9 euros. I had some pasta, which I don't believe was very good because I felt sick after that for a whole week. Like the food poisoning I had was real. I don't know what it was, but something was not right with the food I ate back then, but it was 9 euros. And the rest of the trip, I also bought some souvenirs and presents, and that amounted to around 15 euro. So what I would say about my budget in Albania is, like, if you want a budget, you can spend, like, I think you can go to Albania on 200 euros, 300 euros. So my total amount comes to 762 euro and 50 cents per person. And what you should know is I didn't budget. I was spending a lot of money. Like, I didn't say, oh, it's too expensive, I'm not doing it. The trip, the Blue Eye trip, I picked the most expensive one that I found. I didn't pick the cheapest one. I heard there was a ride for 3 euros per person. We are not big eaters, so we didn't spend so much on food. We ate a lot of breakfast at the hotel. But if you wanna go to Albania and you wanna spend a lot of money, you can live in luxury there because, like, it is hella cheap. And I don't think it's gonna stay that way for a long time, so I'm happy I went before it got too popular. But I think if I went to like Spain or Greece, I would have spent like triple the amount. Like 762 euro, that's the flight, accommodation, activities, souvenirs, everything included. So I think this is quite of a good deal. And I think for budget travelers this place is perfect because I saw countless of hotels in the city, even beachfront, offering like accommodation for 3 nights and for 200 euros, for 150 euro. Even Airbnbs were cheap. But if I could have budgeted, let me tell you, I could have even gone as low as 400 euros, including the flights and accommodation and everything like that. So if you're thinking about going to Albania, go before the prices change. Go before the prices change. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I would tell everybody, go there. And if you want to see more about like my Albania travel, I actually shot a vlog of my whole trip where I visit the Blue Eye, where I visited Le Curesi castle, where I show the hotels. So make sure you watch my other video as well, and make sure you follow me because I have a few more Albania videos coming up. So yeah, see you in the next video.